Oxford 4461, contact New York departure on 128.12. Enjoy the ride. Oxford 4461, contact New York departure on 128.12. Did the Oxford come to you? Oxford 4461.
Channel switch.
Cam Kennedy. Did the Oxford come to you?
Yeah, I got him.
Cool, he did so without me telling him to, but as long as he's with you, good to go.
I'd rather have that than they never switch, you know?
Roger.
Channel switched.
I'm streaming, just FYI, guys.
Server group assigned.
Good fixins, thanks for the resubscription. Thanks for coming today, guys. Hard start. Delta 381, are you parking at the ramp? Are you entering at Kilo Foxtrot or Hotel Bravo this evening?
Kilo Fox.
Delta 381, cross 22 right, straight ahead on Alpha to the ramp, monitor ground 121.9.
Cross 22 right, straight ahead on Alpha to the ramp, monitor 121.9, Delta 381.
Thanks for the resubscription. Good fictions. Yeah, hard start, get right in. Kennedy Tower with a view.
To spend my Prime sub.
I'm gonna give you coffee tomorrow night.
Tame Froggy, thanks for the
on
Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you for using Prime sub on me.
I just saw Gabriel's landing.
Can hear the fellow people that I have in my NYARTCC TeamSpeak. Kennedy Tower, CRC. Tower view, look at the tower view. Look how pretty. You can see this guy with his flashing lights rolling out over here. Oh, he just turned his lights off. Because of course he did. Just as we were watching the pretty lights. Alright, well. Get a view of 22 left, 22 right over here, since those are the active runways. Triple 1531, welcome to Kennedy. Continue on, Juliet, hold short, 22 right.
Juliet, short, 22 right, we're at Delta. That helps, Triple 1532.
Hey, Grezzel, thanks for coming in today. Hello from Arizona. Hope you're enjoying the nice warm weather over there. Kenny Monster, thanks for coming in today. Triple 1532, you can just keep it moving, cross 2 to right at Juliet and make the right on Bravo to the ramp.
Juliet, right from Bravo to the ramp, Triple 1532.
Channel switched.
And you're supposed to say cross 2 to right, but I'm gonna let it slide because you're Gabe. Love you.
I was hoping you would give me Zulu, man. I'm like, fuck.
Sorry.
No, it's alright.
Channel switched.
And Harp is covering.
Channel switched.
It is pretty hot. Well, it is Arizona. It's a desert. Actually, honestly, I really wouldn't mind living in Phoenix, but JetBlue doesn't have a base there, so I don't think it's ever going to happen. I like the heat. I like the desert. Got a buddy that lives out in Phoenix. Got a nice house. I wouldn't mind living out there, but I don't think it's going to happen because I don't think JetBlue's ever going to have a base out there. You guys know me. I like the hot weather, not the cold weather.
Local departure.
Locale.
Locale. You got departure now, so send folks my way if we ever get someone in the air.
35-9. You got it.
Sweet.
MG. Delivery local.
Local delivery.
New departure frequency 135.9.
35-9. Thanks.
Yes, Southwestern American have bases in Phoenix, but I do not work for either one of them and probably never will, so. There's the JetBlue flashing his little taxi light. I'm obsessed with this tower view, by the way. Hopefully it's decent on the stream. It's the same size in the stream as it is on my own screen. Everything that you see is just a screen share, so it's all the same screen that I'm looking at is what you guys are looking at in terms of size. Works for me. It's going to be really awesome when we do the Virtually Safe Flying Club event on Sunday night into Bridgeport. Tower view is going to be great for that. I might even intentionally set the sim to daytime for that. I'm not sure though. I might keep it nighttime. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'll decide on Sunday.
User left your channel.
I haven't fully decided on that one. So we're just covering the tower. We've got ground and delivery below us. We've got departure and approach above us. So we're pretty much fully staffed minus the center here. Flying back from Phoenix when the event starts. That's alright, Nick. That is an acceptable excuse. We weren't able to get the hype train, but that's alright. We're not exactly... This isn't exactly a hype train kind of stream, typically. Actually, the setup works well because all the stuff that's covered by like my webcam or by the header up at the top, but none of that stuff matters. So this kind of works out pretty well. Just right, just the right setup. Excuse me. Now we just need some traffic, which it's a random Thursday night. There's no events, so there might not be a ton of traffic, but we'll see. I just wanted to get on and show off the tower view for a little bit. There's only 3 total arrivals in Kennedy. It's actually pretty dead for Kennedy, so maybe we'll have some departures, but we'll hang out for a little bit. It's not going to be a very long stream. Just needed to get the tower view in, show it off a little bit. We'll have plenty of...
Go get some coffee.
Thanks. I don't drink coffee, but I will drink some tea. Thank you, MYC Madhu, for the donation. I appreciate you. We will have plenty to work with, hopefully, a Sunday night for the Virtually Safe Flying Club event, is what I've been trying to say. My brain actually works.
I give some coffee tomorrow, Mike.
Thanks.
Even though you're a tea guy.
I am a tea guy.
I hate to spell tea, that's why.
Surprised Morris and staff to support Toronto Thursday. Yes, it'll be Make Mike Sweat on Sunday night. Hopefully I'll see you there, Kenny Monster. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that at least Cleveland isn't staffed for Toronto's little event that they got going on tonight. Hopefully Cleveland actually gets on at some point, but yeah, I just want to show off the tower view a little bit. I don't think Kenny's going to be super busy tonight, but we'll see. You never know. Tower view looks good. Awesome. It'll look even better when there's a lot of traffic during events at Kennedy. Or, like I said, on Sunday during the Make Mike Sweat event. It'll definitely look a lot more busy, at least. Because Kennedy's actually kind of dead tonight.
I tried that tower view.
Can't tell on my phone, but I'm guessing you have the INI JFK. I actually do not. This is the base Microsoft Flight Sim handcrafted Kennedy, whatever nonsense that they got going on. I can't afford the INI. I'm broke. But this is just regular Kennedy. It's honestly not that bad. Obviously, the INI would be so much better. But for what Microsoft Flight Sim just has as their base Kennedy, really, honestly, not that bad. But you can see that guy taxiing out over there right now, the British Airways. But yeah, base Kennedy, not that bad for me. So, to be honest, I don't see any need for the INI Kennedy at the moment. C. Carpenter, thanks for coming in today. First time chatter. You are a regular over at Arch's stream, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you for stopping by. You know, C. Carpenter from Bravo 7. Nick Redhawk he says, good evening from Denmark. Well, good evening from the US of A. New York, to be specific. A little tower view of Kennedy for you. Arch and B7 and some other flight trimmers. Yep.
Did that extra 512 get us clearance?
My memory might not be the best, but it works sometimes.
Not for me.
Alright, thanks.
Well, if you're new to the stream, welcome on in. Again, this is a view of Kennedy Tower. You've got the stars window here. You've got the Aztecs here with a little inset for 22 right, since that's the departure runway, and of course a little tower view going on right here as I tweak my new setup with CRC. Hej is hello in Danish. Is that how you say it, Hej? Or am I putting too much on the J there? I'm not good when it comes to accents. I'm probably just here embarrassing myself, to be honest. That's fine. As long as I'm embarrassing myself for your guys' amusement, right? We're not playing that game, Kenny Monster. We're not playing that game. Not doing it. Just not gonna do it. That's unfair. That's very unfair. Oh man.
Kennedy Tower, Speedbird 189. Good evening. We're taxiing down Echo for runway 22 right.
Speedbird 189, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading. Wind 180 at 13. Runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 22 right, Speedbird 189.
See, that's not fair either, good fixins. I actually don't know how to pronounce that. It's not one that I drink. I don't know if I've ever had that one before, actually. So, I don't know how to pronounce it. So there. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Never had it. Don't know how to pronounce it.
Are you doing 3-1 overflow? No, right?
No.
Thanks.
Can't please everyone all the time. Sometimes I am a disappointment. Listen, it happens. Happens to the best of us. Michael Stein, thanks for coming in today. JPCN. Oh, so Tommy's streaming too. I wonder what Tommy's streaming actually. We're gonna stalk him real quick. Do 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 do. Let's see. Oh, he's flying a little Honda jet. All right. He just got started as well. I'll keep his stream open because he'll probably be the person that I raid at this point then. You can see the British Airways lights taking off. Now if it was daytime you'd be able to see the liveries, but because it's nighttime you're just going to see the lights. Pretty cool. I love having this tower view. I've been obsessed with it for like a week now. Speedbird 189 departure 135.9er. 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
135.9 for Speedbird 189. Thanks for your service. We'll see you next time.
Now that's dang cool. You even see the look at the moon. The moon. It's awesome. The CRC thing is pretty sweet. Alright, we're gonna learn how to say hello in Danish. Dun, 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 dun.
Hi. Hi.
Oh, so it's just like, it sounds just like a normal hi in the US. Like HI, so in, yeah, like Kenny Monster just put. Okay, nice. So I could say hello to someone in Danish and not sound stupid. Awesome. That's pretty cool, actually. It's definitely not what I would have guessed. Not in a million years. Thank you for sharing. Oh, I don't have it so that it's blocked to put links on this channel for better or for worse. Good fixins. I love aviation too much. I am on CRC. I've got stars on the left, and I've got a split between the Aztecs and the tower view on the right because I'm only the tower. There's a ground and delivery below me. If I was ground focused, this screen would be over here, and this screen would be over here. If that makes sense. But since I'm tower focused tonight, we get the tower focus setup. S1 training endeavor. Well, welcome to it. CRC. I didn't think I was gonna like CRC. I don't want to say born and raised because obviously I didn't start doing VATSIM when I was born, but my entire time doing ATC on VATSIM before CRC, I was using a VRC, which was the very primitive one. So there's definitely a bit of a learning curve when I came to CRC, but it's great. I love it now. Never go back. Tower view is awesome. The Azdex is awesome. Once you get used to the commands that you need to know, and it's really not that many commands that you need to know for being on the tower. It's really, and having TDLS and the V-strips and all that's great. I think they definitely worked on this for a long time, and they did a damn good job putting it all together. First training is on the 28th. Well, best of luck to you. Have fun with it. Don't be intimidated. You're gonna make mistakes. That's what the training is for. I still make mistakes on Kennedy Tower, even though I've done it for 1,800 plus hours on the network. XetJet 512 Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 180 at 13, or runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
22 right, clear for takeoff, runway heading, XetJet 512.
Yep, all the time. Nick is right. ZDC is on top, not trying to get VATSIM political. We're just better. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. XetJet 512, departure 135.9er. Enjoy the ride.
Departure 35.9, you have a good evening, 512.
Speedbird Concorde 9095, heavy Kennedy Tower, good evening, runway 22 right, line up wait.
Line up wait 22 right, Speedbird Concorde 9095.
Speedbird Concorde 9095, heavy fly runway heading, wind 18013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, runway heading, clear for takeoff, 22 right, Speedbird Concorde 9095.
JetBlue 2291, Kennedy Tower, good evening, runway 22 right, line up wait, caution, jet blast.
22 right, line up wait, caution, jet blast, 2291.
I'm not exactly sure that that's an unbiased opinion there, Nick, seeing as you live in the New England area. Or at least grew up there. You don't live there anymore, I don't think. Operation Blackbird! Thanks for coming in today. Can't wait to land. Oh, you flying into Kennedy?
Kennedy Tower, American 526, on visual runway 22 left.
American 526, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Wind 18013, runway 22 left, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land, American 526.
Type C17 ETA about 55 minutes. I should be on for that long. Emergency Butter, thanks for coming in today. Appreciate you stopping by. You get to enjoy my new tower view that I have on Kennedy here. Speedbird Concorde 9095, heavy departure 135.9er. Enjoy the ride.
135.9, good day, Speedbird Concorde 9095.
See, there's M. Stein. See, there's a lot of bias in this stream. There is a lot of bias in this stream when it comes to some of our opinions, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. 30 minutes is even better. Both real world and offensive post controls ever dealt with. Boston controllers are good on VATSIM. I can say that wholeheartedly. JetBlue 2291, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
We're heading to right, clear for takeoff, 2291.
Yeah, that is pretty sad, actually. I didn't know he left Denver. That's news to me. JetBlue 2291, departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
135.9, good night.
Tower view is awesome. I love this chat. It's my new addiction. Not that VATSIM wasn't already an addiction to begin with, let's be honest. As you all know in this, well, at least the regulars know in this stream, but now it's even worse, especially with the ATC stuff. American 526, welcome to Kennedy. Continue on Juliet, hold short at 22 right.
Continue on Kennedy, hold short 22 right, American 526.
I know what he meant.
Information echo now current QNH 3005.
Echo, echo, echo. It's not. He did not just call it a QNH. This is America.
Welcome to Europe. Welcome to Europe.
This is America, sir.
Welcome to Europe. Welcome to Europe.
This is an altimeter.
QNH.
Are you trying to get fired on your first? No, I'm kidding.
The redcoats are back.
Yeah, that's good luck with that. That's all I have to say. American 526, keep it moving, cross 22 right, continue straight ahead to join Alpha. Same direction. Monitor ground 1 to 1.9.
Alright, continue, cross runway 23 right, join Alpha and monitor ground 0.9, American 526.
I don't know why you guys would think it makes you pathetic. Everyone has a hobby. Okay? And in this case, our hobby happens to be flight sim. And to, you know, that extent, VATSIM. It's a hobby. It's no different than if someone has an, you know, likes to, and I don't want to say it's an addiction. Maybe not the right choice of words then. It's a hobby. Like if someone, like his golf is a hobby. Or, you know, knitting, or I mean, not the greatest examples maybe, but it's a hobby. It's not something that you should feel pathetic about at all. I mean, if anything, I should feel a little weird, because not only am I a pilot as a living, like my bread and butter, it's my living, it's my career, my profession, my job, but then I also come here and do all this flight sim stuff with you guys. take my work home with me, in a sense. I'm obviously not doing the same thing I do at work, but I don't think it's anything to feel pathetic about. Listen, the world is changing, Kenny Monster. Women are into all kinds of things now.
2 minutes.
The world is changing. Yes, those are all good examples. Thank you, Mercy Butter. Appreciate you. But at the end of the day, nothing to feel pathetic about. Yeah, Kenny Monster, there are actually chicks that are into Legos and gaming and weightlifting and things like that. You're right that it maybe is not in your area if you're having a hard time finding them. I'll give you that, but they're definitely out there. It's a new world. See, and that's the thing. In our case, Michael, we are the same in that, you know, my fiancée, Sarah, is okay with my hobbies. She doesn't disparage me for them. She doesn't mind. Like, even tonight, before I came on, we were watching an episode of The Sopranos, and I said, hey, look, I kind of want to do a stream tonight. She said, that's fine. She'll go do her own thing. Locale?
You mind if Citation 2 Kilo Foxtrot takes the Foxtrot intersection?
I do not. You can have him contact me at Foxtrot.
Alright. Grab it.
MG.
I'm Romeo.
Delivery's back.
When I was in high school, there was actually
Hey, how are you doing? Station number 2 Kilo Foxtrot, loading short 2-2 right at Foxtrot.
Citation November 2 Kilo Foxtrot, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 18013, runway 22 right at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff.
22 right at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff, runway heading to Kilo Foxtrot.
What's up? Yes. So actually, when I was in high school, there was a pool hall not far from my house at all, like 5 minutes driving, that my buddies and I used to go to quite a bit. I think it was like every Friday night we went or something like that. Yeah, all the time. You gotta find a pool hall around here. Alright. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich earlier. I only used 2 pieces. Sorry. Yes. So we didn't keep score? We played like just the, you know, the whole 8-ball, you know, stripes and solids. We didn't keep score, Kenny Monster. That's Citation 2 Kilo Foxtrot, departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
Over departure 2 Kilo Foxtrot, say ya.
I don't even know how to keep score in pool, to be honest with you. I'm not even kidding. I'm streaming, baby. It's okay. Yeah, no, I didn't play in a league. I was just playing for fun. It was just my high school friends. We would just meet up there and play for fun. Did not take it serious at all. It was just an excuse to get out. I was not that good either. For the record. Probably. Just think, chat, when there's an event at Kennedy and we have the tower view and we're using 2 to right, there's going to be a line of aircraft waiting for takeoff all the way where my mouse is, like down here, and then all the way, zoom, down here, like off the screen, waiting for departure. And yes, I just made the noises that like Bob Ross would make when he does the stroke with his paintbrush, the zoom. According to him, the only way it actually worked is if you made the sound too. It would appear that M. Stein and Good Fixins were in the same frame of mind on that one. Well, what do you guys think? You guys like the tower view? You like this whole setup I got going for CRC? Again, it's going to be a little bit different, obviously, when I'm on Bridgeport, since it's a Class Delta and it's not Kennedy. But I think this setup works. I think it's just the right amount of screen size for everything that I need going on here with everything else that goes on with the stream, like the webcam and the header and everything. And I think it works. Yeah, during events it's going to be on a different level. And even just when I do Bridgeport on Sunday for the Flying Club event, for the Make Mike Sweat event on Sunday evening from 7 to 9:30 Eastern, VATSIM Flying Club, it'll be a little more interesting with the GA stuff. Now the model matching is still ass, unfortunately, in Microsoft Flight Sim, but that's neither here nor there. Just something you have to put up with. I brought up the link to the Virtual USA Flying Club, by the way. That Discord link will take you to the Virtual USA Flying Club. It is a general aviation flying club on the VATSIM network. We do 4 to 6 events every month, excuse me. All general aviation related. The next event coming up on Sunday night from 7 to 9:30 Eastern. I'll be on Bridgeport Tower, which is Kilo Bravo Delta Romeo, for one of my Make Mike Sweat events where I get on the tower and have the Flying Club people try and ruin my night by making me sweat. Hasn't happened yet. See what they can do on Sunday night. But if you're a VATSIM member and you enjoy doing any kind of general aviation flying, click that Discord link, read the welcome page, and join the Virtual Safe Flying Club. Always looking for more members to join us for our events. If you can make it, it'll probably be in a helicopter. Fantastic, because my helicopter phraseology is probably my worst phraseology still, so that's perfect. Practice makes perfect. That's okay. Everyone say hi, Sarah. Chat says hi. For the most part, Michael, yeah. With the helicopters, it's just do what you want, just don't crash and get the hell out of my airspace. Sorta, kinda. Mostly departure traffic tonight, it looks like. Out of Kennedy. Not a whole lot of arrivals, but we got quite a few departures, which is nice. Probably helps that we have it fully staffed pretty much. Family comes first, though, M. Stein, so if you're running a little bit late, don't worry about it. You know the drill. I just realized we should probably have the Aztecs in night mode. There we go. It's not daytime, it's nighttime. Go to night mode. That's more better. New Virtue Say Flying Club in the waiting room? Oh, give me a second. I'll take care of it. Let me just check the stuff that I need to check here. I'm good, baby. Thank you. Alright, we're good to go. Do some Discord magic here. And we have a new member of the Flying Club. You're absolutely right. The Real Millhouse, thanks for coming in today. I'm pretty sure I just saw you not that long ago with the Voyager call sign. I think that's, look at you, I think that's you right there, stalking. Taking off out of Republic. Very nice. Yeah, I'm stalking you real good. My binoculars there. Flare 1615, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 180 at 13. Runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Good evening. Runway heading, clear for takeoff to right.
Oh, Republic to Fort Lauderdale Executive. I used to fly to Fort Lauderdale Executive all the time when I flew charter. One of the owners of one of the jets used to have a house down there, and he used to fly him to Fort Lauderdale Executive all the time. Over at that Banyan FBO. I remember Banyan FBO. That was a nice FBO. If you guys have noticed down here where my mouse is, the Delta just pushed off the gate, so he'll probably be taxiing soon. You got this big boy Lufthansa hanging out. He'll probably push soon. This tower view stuff's pretty neat. Not gonna lie. I didn't know I was nervous about the transition from VRC to CRC, but it really wasn't that bad. And now, new obsession. Flare 1615, departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
135.9, Flare 1615.
The only way that a tower view would work in VRC is if you were using Microsoft Flight Sim 2004, so FS9. No other sim worked with the tower view in VRC, which is why I never had one. Delta 381, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 18013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
5-1, we're heading 22 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 381.
Yeah, VRC has been ancient. Even when I joined VATSIM, it was already an old client. Yeah, V-Stars had Tower View with the other things, but I never learned how to use V-Stars. I waited until I learned CRC. I had used VRC my entire VATSIM ATC career until CRC. And yeah, it's a little bit of a learning curve, I won't lie to you guys. It's definitely different than VRC, but it wasn't too bad. I got a good hang of it now. I know what I need to know for the tower. I get a tower view. I'm happy. Look at that beautiful 737-900 taking off. You can even see his lights. Look at it. You can even see his landing lights. That's awesome. I do love Microsoft Flight Sim. Delta 381 departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
Departure 135.9, Delta 381. Have a good night.
I do not know what the critical fault end indicates, to be quite honest with you, but this is showing the runway configuration and the tower configuration. I don't know what the critical fault is. I don't think there's a fault. I think that's just there. Yeah, I think it's just there. Oh, it's gone. I did something to get rid of it. Alright. I don't know what I did, but I did something. Yeah, I don't have sounds. See, I'm not a good streamer. I know you're doing the exclamation point panic because a lot of the streamers have that as a command for like sounds, Real Millhouse. I am a low budget, low quality VATSIM streamer. I have no idea how to make those sounds work. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. So, I'm sorry. If you're looking for cool streamers, you're going to have to follow the likes of like Melvin Leroy and Sim Caesar and guys like that. I like Rob Slaying Alpha Adventures. I am not a professional. Those guys are, I consider those guys professional streamers, whether they want to believe it or not. They are. I am not. Oh, yeah. You do commands that don't exist on purpose? Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, my point still stands. Guys like Melvin Leroy, Slaying Alpha Adventures, Sim Caesar, Arch NDA, who I've become good friends with now. Who else? 757 Spy. Yeah, those guys
Sound
are pros.
effects budget.
I'm using, I use this thing, but I don't have a lot of the, like, it's certain commands that get set up. I don't know how to do any of that, and I don't have any desire to be quite honest with you. Again, terrible streamer. But the guys I mentioned, those are the guys that are professionals. Michael Stein, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Sound effect budget. It's not a matter of budget, it's a matter of... Honestly, it's a matter of I don't know how to do it. That's the honest truth. Oh, are you able to add these things, Kenny Monster, as a mod? Maybe you're not authorized to... Hold on, let's see. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. Give me a second. Kenny Monster is going to be out here creating a bunch of things for me if I can give him permission, but I honestly don't know how. I mean, I have the bot. Mod tools. Add regular. What does this mean? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. Here, I'll pull this over real quick while we don't have any traffic and show you guys what I'm talking about. See, this is all like the, and I don't even have like, I don't have Ultra for the Streamlabs or whatever, but this is where I get like the little cloud bot, which is the Streamlabs. I don't know, is it like, it must be, this must be like the regular, this must be where you can like add regulars and then do like sound effects with them. This must be where they do it. I'm gonna bet that that's where that happens. So maybe if that's the case, maybe I'll screw around with that after the stream and see if I can figure that out. That's gonna be, I'm gonna take my guess as that being the case. Well, it's CloudBot, not Nightbot. Because I use Streamlabs. I don't know if people use other things. Yeah. How would I make you? See, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I'm terrible. Well, we have time though, because there's a guy taxiing up, so we'll deal with him in a second. But we have time here. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I'm terrible. Streamlabs is the most easy for streaming, even though I don't stream at all, or even YouTube. Or Stream Elements. Stream Elements. See, I don't even know what Stream Elements is. See, I don't know. Listen. Stream Elements. What is this? So this is what the people use these days. Speedbird 822, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 18013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22 right, we'll continue on runway heading. Speedbird 0822.
Stream Elements, okay.
Kennedy Tower, good evening. Walker 1108 on the downwind, left downwind for runway 22 left, visual.
Walker 1108, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Wind 18013, runway 22 left, clear to land.
So lad, 22 left, Walker 1108.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at some more things later, see if I can play around with it. I have a feeling on that, the Streamlabs, that the regulars, like user management regulars, I feel like that might be something I can use. I might play around with that later. Redneck Love and Life, thanks for coming in today. How have you been? I've been good. How have you been? United 47 X-Ray, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Runway 22 right, line up wait.
I'll line up and wait for 22 right, 47 X-Ray.
Sorry for the noises I make when I drink my water. Not a professional streamer. Yeah, I'm doing good, Red Lake Golf Life. Dealer for pits, guys. Glad to be finally out of there. I'm happy to have you back. Glad you're still in one piece. Hope they didn't work you too hard. JFK has a cool layout? Yeah, it does. When you're not actually having to fly in real life, because in real life, Kennedy is Kennedy. It's annoying. Too much traffic. It's too busy. Speedbird 822, departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
125.9, speedbird 082.
Kennedy's an absolute madhouse in real life. But yeah, the layout is cool. Easier than like Chicago O'Hare. Good God Almighty. Chicago O'Hare, what an absolute disaster of an airport. Don't even get me started. Oh my God. And don't even get me started on O'Hare. We're not gonna go there. Sorry I even brought it up, because now I'm sick to my stomach thinking about it. Oh God. That airport sucks. Kennedy's pretty easy. Big circle for the most of it, especially around the terminals. Alpha's clockwise, Bravo's counterclockwise. That's all you need to know. United 47 X-ray, fly runway heading, wind 18013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 47 X-ray. Flying runway heading.
Does JFK have a box for aircraft that can follow instructions? Not really. It's got plenty of extra taxiways that you can just stick them on and get them out of the way, but there's no like penalty box or anything like that. Well, yeah, if you're over here in GA cargo land, then yeah, you're gonna have some work to do. O'Hare has a freaking penalty box. United 47 X-ray, departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
Over to departure, 47 X-ray.
I can't stress enough how much I hated the Chicago O'Hare Airport. It was stressful too. The ground controller would literally just read you instructions, wouldn't have anyone read back. It would just go aircraft to aircraft with instructions. If you got that stuff wrong, oh, they would be up your butt. Yep. Made a mistake one time with the instructions, and they were on me. And my captain was no help. Thonza 11 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 18013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff. Over.
JFK Tower, Lufthansa 11, only short runway 22 right, ready for departure.
Lufthansa 11 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 18013, or runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, 22 right, clear for takeoff. Lufthansa 11 Heavy, danke.
Walker 1108, welcome to Kennedy. Continue on hotel, hold short at 22 right. And you're parking terminal 5?
I don't know, we're going to pull straight in. Normally we go to signature, but I don't feel like taxiing that far.
Fair enough. You can hotel, hold short at 22 right for now, and then we'll get you straight in.
Alright, hotel short 22 right, and we'll wait for your call, Walker 1108.
That's a fair answer. I don't want to tax it
Global
along.
delivery.
Locale.
Guy wants to do circuits at Kennedy.
Sure, why not?
Alright, we'll make sure. Alright, thanks.
Oh, the Walker call sign? Yeah, they're pretty big fictional virtual airline on the VATSIM network. Those Walker guys. American 1289, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Runway 22 right, line up and wait. Caution, wake turbulence. There will be traffic crossing downfield.
Line up, wait, 22 right, American 1289.
I know that voice. Thanks for coming in today, buddy. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Not working as usual. Donza 11 Heavy, departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
135.9, gracias.
Walker 1108, cross runway 22 right, hotel to the ramp. You could stay with me. Have a good night.
Hotel to the ramp with you. We'll talk to you in a little bit. You guys gonna be up for a little bit?
I'm sure most of us will be. You can give delivery of the call once you get the new flight plan in.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks, Mike. We'll talk to you in a few.
Talk to you in a few. See, I've been on VATSIM for too long. All these people know me. Yeah, Walker 1108, he's a VATSIM OG. He's a regular. I've known him for a long time on VATSIM. I think he's been on VATSIM longer than I have. I'm pretty sure his CID is much older than mine. American 1289, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway clear for takeoff, 22 right, American 1289.
Air Canada 82, Kennedy Tower, good evening, runway 22 right, line up, wait.
Line up and wait, 22 right, Air Canada 82.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure with that Walker 1108, he's a VATSIM OG. Like, he dates even me, and I've been on VATSIM for almost 14 years now. So yeah, you probably have heard him many a time. In one form or another, but he does a lot of the Walker stuff now, yeah. Yeah, VATSIM OG, I'm telling you. American 1289, departure 135.9, enjoy the ride.
35-9 American 1289, good night.
See you, buddy.
Yeah.
Air Canada 82, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 22 right, Air Canada 82.
JetBlue 1931, Kennedy Tower, good evening, runway 22 right, line of wait.
22 right, line up and wait, American, question JetBlue 1931.
Old CID, but not the experience to match, both of you guys? Yeah, well.
User joined your channel.
I've known a few people like that actually recently. There was a buddy of mine that I knew all the way back from my Farmingdale days that had a VATSIM CID that's older than mine, but he hadn't done VATSIM in like 13, 14 years. He just came back recently. Locale.
I gave a guy's clearance. I told him ground point after taxi. He went over to you. He's not with me. Just tell him to go to ground.
What's the call sign?
November 123 Echo Tango.
November 123 Echo Tango. Are you on Kennedy Tower frequency? I gave him a shout. He didn't respond, so he's probably going to go to ground.
Alright, just letting you know.
Air Canada 82, departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
Okay, switching to departure, Air Canada 82.
JetBlue 1931, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, 22 right, JetBlue 1931.
Alright, I got that VFR guy.
JetBlue 1931 departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
Departure JetBlue 1931, set.
Quite a few Deltas at the gate there, chat. Down at Terminal 4. We'll keep the main view on the runways, the active runways though. On the tower view. God, I love having the tower view.
User left your channel.
Air Canada 240, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading 18013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading runway 22 right, clear for takeoff, Air Canada 240.
Looks like a pretty decent line of arrivals that are about to come in here, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, looks like. Ground's gotten busier too, so we are cooking.
Air Force 0056, Kennedy Tower with you.
Air Force 0056 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Which runway are you
That
approaching?
VFR guy gave up.
22
Just
left,
disconnected.
very committed.
How nice.
Air Force 0056 Heavy, wind 18013, runway 22 left,
I asked
clear
if
to
he had
land.
a chart. He said, what was the chart?
Clear
So,
land,
there you go.
runway 22 left, Air Force 0056.
Boy, he couldn't find where left, where Alpha at.
Sound muted.
I just don't want to hear them talking about somebody.
Sound resumed.
Air Canada 240 departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
Departure 135.9, Air Canada 240. Thank you.
DB 2232, thanks for coming in today.
User joined your channel.
Hello, James.
40056 Heavy, welcome to Kennedy. Make the right turn on taxiway Juliet. Right turn taxiway Juliet, hold short of 22 right.
Want to take it? You can have it.
Right on Juliet, hold short of 22 right.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Kennedy Tower, hello, Sierra 31 Foxtrot with the ILS 22 left 160 to Zalpo. Actually, we're past Zalpo, but we'll keep it going.
That's cool.
Cirrus 5331 Foxtrot, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Wind. Caution weight turbulence, previous arrival is a C-17, wind 18013, runway 22 left, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land, we'll watch for the bumps, 31 Foxtrot.
TB 2232, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it.
I had decent pilots today, so it's not like it was terrible.
Target OPEC 70 ILS 22 left 170 Nashville Zappo.
OPEC 70 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Your number 2 following a Cirrus. Wind 18013, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear land 22 left following a Cirrus OPEC 70.
I've started the new website.
Aislinn 10, thank you for the follow as well, I appreciate it. Air Force 56 Heavy, you can cross 22 right, continue straight ahead, Alpha, November, Quebec, monitor ground 121.9.
Alpha, November, Quebec, cross 22 right, Air Force 0056.
What's up? Someone need me?
I think Jason was calling you.
I just want to see if this sequence is going to work.
It should. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Operation Blackbird, very nice. Very nicely done, sir. Thanks for flying in.
And Tower OPEX 70, no contact on the traffic in front of us. What's that sequence looking like?
OPEX 70 Heavy, should be plenty of room. I don't see it being any factor whatsoever.
Roger.
Yeah, he's just over the numbers now, so you gotta probably get like a good 2-3 miles.
Sounds good, thanks.
Start my flight training in January. I'm thinking about getting flights in to help me be more familiar with the lingo, instruments, etc. Would you consider it beneficial? I start full-time in January. Absolutely. I started doing this VATSIM thing with Microsoft Flight Sim 9, FS9. So Microsoft Flight Sim 2004.
Final, do you want us to slow down?
Hello, 001 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, good evening. You can reduce the final approach speed. You're number 2 following a heavy DC-10, wind 18013, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 22 left, LL001, aircraft before me on final.
Yes. Sirius 5331 Foxtrot, welcome to Kennedy, right turn, hotel, hold short 22 right.
Hotel, short of 22 right, 31 Fox.
Yeah, so I started doing this VATSIM thing that I'm doing right now, where I'm doing the ATC side, but I did it on the Flight Sim side, on Microsoft Flight Sim 2004, starting back in like 2007 or 2008, and I was maybe 15 or 16 years old. I didn't start flight training until I was in college, because I was about 17, 18 years old, and for me, I did find it beneficial, doing this VATSIM thing, having some kind of like the real-world phraseology, having that background. It's not going to be totally beneficial in terms of like the flight characteristics and the feel and all that, but 5-6, you're still with the tower ground. You can monitor on 121.9.
121.9, not mistake, Airport 3056.
So yeah, I did.
Wind check, LL001.
Kennedy wind 180 at 13. I did find it helpful.
Thank you, LL001.
Absolutely. Sirius 5331 Foxtrot, cross 22 right, left turn Alpha, November, Quebec, monitor ground 121.9.
Crossing 22 right, Alpha, November, Quebec, monitoring ground 21.9. We'll see you at 31 Fox.
See.
Thanks for coming in today.
No, thank you for coming in today.
Hello, JFK Tower, American 1791, holding short of runway 22 right on Echo.
American 1791, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 18013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, 22 right, clear for takeoff, American 1791.
OPEX 70 Heavy, welcome to Kennedy. Zulu, cross 31 left, left turn Juliet, hold short 22 right.
Okay, Zulu, cross 31 left turn Juliet, short of 22 right, OPEX 70.
And I don't blame you at all. I don't know anything personally about the Thrustmaster controls. You don't need anything too crazy. I have the Honeycomb Alpha Yoke, but then I just have like the Logitech throttles and the Logitech rudder pedals, which aren't too expensive. When I was first doing Flight Sim like way back in the day, I had just like the regular Saytech yoke and like the cheap rudder pedals, and you don't need anything too extremely crazy. If you want to go really cheap, you know, you could just do like the joystick, the Extreme 3D Pro joystick that kind of has all the axes. Maybe not obviously as realistic to the real airplane that you're going to be training on potentially, but yeah, you don't need to go too over the top for the sim, in my personal opinion. I know a lot of people that do, but in your case, if you're just looking at it as a little tool to kind of get you familiar with the lingo and do the VATSIM thing, you don't need to go all out. OPEX 70 Heavy, you parking over at Modern Aviation?
Negative, sir. We're going to November Charlie entrance.
Gotcha, thank you. American 1791, departure 135.9, enjoy the ride.
135.9, American 1791, good afternoon.
OPEX 70 Heavy, cross 22 right, continue straight ahead on Alpha to November Charlie, monitor ground 121.9.
J Alpha, November Charlie, monitor ground point 9, OPEC 70.
LL001 Heavy, welcome to Kennedy. Continue on Juliet behind the DC-10, cross 22 right, and then taxi via Alpha to the ramp. Monitor ground 121.9 on the other side. That might have been too much.
Continue on Juliet after the DC-10, cross 22 right, then monitor to the ramp, then monitor ground at 121.9, 001.
You got it.
Kennedy Tower, JetBlue 264, ILS 22 left.
JetBlue 264, Kennedy Tower, good evening, wind
Okay.
18013, runway 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, JetBlue
Locale.
264.
Just to keep y'all in the loop, cameras closed and departures staying for at least a little while. ARP's closing too, just so you guys know what's going on.
MG.
You do.
Oh, we're losing our approach.
Ground delivery.
Ground.
I'm not gonna be starting up. I'm gonna close up now.
Hey, give me 1 minute. I'll be ready for a brief.
Alright.
JetBlue 1105, Kennedy Tower, good evening, runway 22 right, line up and wait, traffic crossing downfield.
22 right, line up and wait, we'll watch for traffic.
Okay, I'm ready for a brief.
Alright, everybody get the clearance except for this Voyager 3559 at Terminal 8.
Confirm LL001 clear to cross 22 right.
No questions.
LL001 Heavy, affirm, cross
Control
22 right,
traffic.
join Alpha, monitor ground.
Cross 22 right, taxi on Alpha and monitor ground 121.9. Thank you for your service. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Good night. Hey buddy, Tower K positions don't use the ATC chat. Just
I know.
FY.
Alright, thanks.
If you know, then don't do it, because if enough people catch you doing it, you're going to be in trouble for it.
No idea. Alright, thanks.
Everybody in
Jet
contact
1105,
with
fly runway
November
heading,
916
wind
Tango.
18013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Your takeoff from my 22 right will fly on my heading.
Negative.
I'm fairly sure he's about to cross 22 right, Charlie.
Oh, I
or
see
something.
what's going on here. You're saying that he does not have any...
He's not with me.
Alright, I'll send a contact me, see what happens.
Yeah, I sent him one as well, but was back on Charlie.
See if he contacts either one of us or not. November 916 Tango, Kennedy Tower, you on this frequency, sir? JetBlue 264, walk to Kennedy, continue Juliet, hold short 22 right.
See you, Juliet. Hold short 22 right, JetBlue 264.
Auto Delta 182 will short of echo.
Delta 182 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, good evening, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
Line up and right to the right, Delta 182.
Alright,
Jet 1105, departure 135.9, enjoy the ride.
135.9, thank you.
Has he talked to you yet, ground?
Negative.
Alright, dot wallop it is.
Interesting.
Triple 264, cross 22 right, right turn Bravo to the ramp, monitor ground 121.9.
Cross 22 right, right turn on Bravo, monitor ground, JetBlue 264. Thank you for that excellent job. Hasta la vista.
See you. Is there a November 916 Tango on Kennedy Tower frequency? Make yourself known. He actually just texted me and said it's his first time on VATSIM and he doesn't know what he's doing. So, I'm going to try and get him to respawn on the ramp and talk to you. Delta 182 Heavy, fly runway heading, wind 18013, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 182.
Server group assigned.
United 2301, Kennedy Tower, good evening, runway 22 right, line up wait, caution wait turbulence.
22 right, line up and wait, United 2301.
Do air controllers have a good relationship with pilots typically, or are there opinions on how one or the other should do their job differently? Are you asking this question in terms of VATSIM or in real life? Because honestly, the answer might not be too dissimilar, but the context would help. On VATSIM, it's hit or miss. Real life, we're working together. I mean, there's going to be times when ATC gets a little heated if there's a lot of traffic and maybe pilots aren't listening to them, stepping on each other, this and that, whatever. Pilots might get a little heat with ATC for, you know, if we're not getting, if we feel like we're being ignored or this, that, whatever. But in reality, we're working together. Delta 182 Heavy departure 135.9, enjoy the ride.
Contact the passenger 135.9er. Have a good day, Delta 182.
So it's I'm sure that there are pilots that have opinions on air traffic control, and I'm sure there are air traffic controllers that have opinions on pilots and what they should and shouldn't do, but we're all working together. Controllers and pilots have a good relationship as long as we're all getting along and doing what we're supposed to be doing. That's the short answer. Now, when you start doing your flight training, your instructor is going to handle a lot of the radios to start until you start to get comfortable. Eventually, when you go and do your solo flight, you're going to identify yourself as a student pilot to the controller, and that controller is going to be very nice to you. When eventually you get your private pilot license, you don't need to tell them you're a student pilot anymore. You should have a good understanding of what you're doing. And you should still have a good relationship with air traffic control at that point, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to.
Current altimeter 3004.
Thank you very much. United 2381, fly runway heading, wind 18014, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff, United 2381.
Don't worry about it, Operation Blackbird, that happens. You're not the first, and you won't be the last. I do that in real life plenty. I have done a PA to the passengers and then forgot to switch the buttons and then told the passengers that I was clear for takeoff when I meant to respond to the tower before, so it happens. United 2301, departure 135.9, enjoy the ride.
135.9, ciao.
See you. I mean, so that happens. Those forgetting to push the button on the comms and doing stuff like that happens all the time. And again, I've done it before in real life, so it is what it is. You take your beatings as they come. But again, I've been flying airplanes now for 13 years in total, almost 12, 13 years in total now. Call it 13 years. I still make mistakes all the time, even flying for the airline. It happens. There's no such thing as a perfect flight. So that's the first thing you're going to probably discover when you go to do your flight training. You're gonna make mistakes. Especially as a student, that's what the instructor is there for. Make the mistakes, learn from them. It's gonna make you better. There's a lot of activity over at Terminal 4 here. I saw your lights of your airplane. I didn't see like the full on the landing. If it was daytime in the sim, I might have been able to, but I just kind of saw your lights, so I saw you get down. Delta 7518, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 180 at 14, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff. Over.
Sorry, it's a late handoff there for 7518.
No worries.
He's coming your way.
Thanks. Delta 7518, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Fly runway heading, wind 180 at 14, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 22 right, clear for takeoff. Nice voice, thank you.
I don't think I've ever been told that in my entire life. What call sign is ALL?
I don't know. He's something. Alpha Lima Lima.
What's the call sign on Alpha Lima Lima there? The Alpha Lima Lima 65. What's your call sign there? Is he with me?
He should be.
KJFK Tower requesting holding short of runway 22 right.
What is your call sign, sir?
My apologies. Alpha Lima Lima 65.
Alpha Lima Lima 65 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, good evening. Runway 22 right, line up and wait. Alpha Lima Lima 65 Heavy, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
Sorry, line up and wait, runway 22 right.
Sort of, kind of, the right, but it needs call sign in there, that's alright. Delta 7518, departure 135.9, enjoy the ride.
135.9, thanks for the help, see ya.
I don't think I've ever had anyone tell me that I had a good voice before. I don't even like my own voice, but I'll take it. I'll take it, chat. Alpha Lima Lima 65 Heavy, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 22 right, Alpha Lima Lima 65.
Delta 2960, Kennedy Tower, good evening, runway 22 right, line up and wait, caution wait turbulence.
Line up and wait, runway 22 right with caution.
I appreciate that, thank you. Oh, we got ELW124 in the chat. Thanks for coming in today. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome on in. Got my new CRC set up with the tower view going. I'm going to watch this guy rotate. Oh yeah, it's pretty awesome. This is good stuff, chat. This is what we've been waiting for. All these tower streams I've done in the past, this is what we've been waiting for. Alpha Lima Lima 65 heavy contact New York departure on 135.9.
New York departure on 131.9. Alpha Lima Lima 65.
135.9, 135.9.
135.9, Alpha Lima Lima 65.
Prodigy HD, so it's it comes with, it's operational on CRC. You do still need, if you're using Microsoft Flight Sim, you need vPilot, so you connect through vPilot. But yeah, it is integrated into CRC, which is awesome. Well, he's been calling himself Alpha Lima Lima, so that's what we're going to stick with. Aero Vallarta. Sounds like got to be a Mexican carrier, right? I've been to Puerto Vallarta before. Very nice overnight in Mexico. Delta 2960, fly runway heading, wind 18014, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff, that's 2960.
Delta 81 heavy, Kennedy Tower, good evening, runway 22 right, line of wait.
Good evening, line of wait 22 right, Delta 81 heavy.
Yeah, having this tower view really changes the game. I don't know why my voice just cracked there, but having the tower view really changes the game for my ATC streams. That's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be great. Sunday night, Virtually Safe Flying Club event is going to be awesome. For the Make Mike Sweat event, Make Me Sweat event, Sunday night in Bridgeport. It's going to be fantastic. I think I'm going to do nighttime. I think I'm just going to do real time, real weather. Watch you guys with your flashing lights flying around at night on the tower view for Bridgeport. I think that's what I decided. Delta 2960, departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
On over to departure. Thanks for the ATC. That's 2960 CF.
Delta 81 heavy, fly runway heading, runway 22 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 22 right, Delta 81 heavy.
Gonna be there Sunday? Fantastic. So this is what I'm talking about, by the way, chat. For Sunday, I will be streaming on Sunday evening. This is the 7th version of this event, the Make Mike Sweat event. This is the Bridgeport edition, Kilo Bravo Delta Romeo. Sunday from 7 to 9:30, I'll be controlling the tower over there at Bridgeport for the Virtually Safe Flying Club members to come in and out, make me sweat. I will, of course, have a nice setup with the tower view. It's going to be... I'm looking forward to that, because that's really going to be like the first event, tower view, minor facility. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it very much, so... Hopefully I'll see a bunch of you Flying Club guys there. Again, if you're not already, if you are a VATSIM member, so you do need to be a VATSIM member to join, but if you are a VATSIM member and you enjoy flying general aviation on the VATSIM network, you should consider joining the Virtually Safe Flying Club. I'll say more in a second. Delta 81 heavy, departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
3590, good
Locale.
night, sir, for Delta 81.
Walker 1108 wants Foxtrot, is that okay?
Approved, MG.
Remember Romeo.
So yes, if you're a VATSIM member and you enjoy general aviation flying on the VATSIM network, join the Virtually Safe Flying Club. The link to the Discord is there. Read the welcome page. We do about 4 to 6 events every month, all general aviation related. Hopefully I'll see a bunch of my Flying Club people Sunday night.
Kennedy Tower, hello again. Walker 1108 coming up 22 right at Fox.
Walker 1108, Kennedy Tower, good evening once again. Fly, runway heading, wind 18014, runway 22 right at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff.
Alright, runway heading clear for takeoff, 22 right at Foxtrot, Walker 1108.
You work more in the sim than I do in real life, buddy.
Yeah, it's after a stressful day at work, this is, I guess, what I do.
Works for me, man. I do this for a living. Well, the flying part at least, and here I am still all the time.
Yeah, it's interesting how it works.
Walker 1108, New York departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
Alright, departure. Have a good night, Mike. Thanks.
See you. Ken, you can tell I've been on VATSIM for way too long when people will know me by name. It's the scary truth. But he's been on VATSIM even longer than me. We had that conversation already. OG. Guy's more of an OG than me. Excuse me. Kennedy's starting to quiet down here. We're probably going to wrap up the stream in just a little bit, chat, with it calming down. Actually, we've got a few aircraft on final here that we'll try maybe to squeak in. Let me lock my beaconator so I can see the call signs here.
Local ground.
Locale.
Delta 1013 for a Yankee Alpha intersection.
Approved, MG.
He's over to you, November Romeo.
Gotta start sending out contact needs actually now that I think about it, because none of these guys are on approach.
New York Tower, Delta 2180 established on 22 left, ILS approach.
Delta 2180, Kennedy Tower, good evening, wind 18014, runway 22 left, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land, Delta 2180.
Delta 1013, Kennedy Tower, good evening, fly runway heading, wind 18014, runway 22 right at Yankee Alpha, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for departure 22 right at Yankee Alpha for Delta 1013. Good evening.
JFK Tower, Walker 612, lining up to for the 22 left approach, ILS 22 left.
Walker 612, Kennedy Tower, good evening. You're number 2 following a Delta. Can't think of the typo. 320, it's a 320. Wind 18014, runway 22 left, clear to land.
22 left, clear to land. We're following the Delta A320, Walker 612.
321 Neo, sir. Alpha 21 November.
Ah, yes, the fancy Airbus, thank you.
Yes.
Hazelin 10, thanks for coming in today. I'm glad you stopped by, and I wish you well on any of your future flight training that you'll be doing. But I definitely think that the sim, especially join VATSIM. Join VATSIM, join the network, get involved. I definitely think it will help you. If anything, it'll help you with the communication part of it, if nothing else. Skeplop, yep, the fancy Airbus. I do like the 321. Fly the 320 and 321. I like them both. 321 definitely a touch fancier, a little bit longer too. Delta 1013 departure 135.9. Enjoy the ride.
Hey, 35-9 for 1013. Have a good evening.
American 3472 on final approach for runway 22.
And American 3472, you just cut off at the end there. You said 22 right or 22 left?
22 left, but looking on approach, we can also get 22 right. American 3472.
Yeah, American 3472, not a problem. You'll be number 1 for the right side. Wind 180 at 14, runway 22 right, clear to land.
Roger, clear to land, runway 22 right. Thank you very much. American 3472.
Alright, we'll wait for these 3 guys to land, and then that's where we're going to call it good for the evening, chat. You can go look at the long final there, since we're about to wrap it up. I'll move the camera.
Never mind, I think we might have to go around, because we're going to go around via the Kimball Star, and then just make our way around the airport.
American 3472, roger. I'm going to be closing up here momentarily, so you can switch over back to Unicom on 122.8, and good luck on your landing.
Switch back to Unicom. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
Okay. Is Tommy still streaming, or is he still streaming, or does he look like he's about to be done streaming? Do we know? Do we know if he's because it looks like he just landed. Is he doing more flying, or does he look like he's going to be wrapping up shortly? He's wrapping up? Okay, that's what I needed to know. So who then, let's see who else we got
Tower,
here.
Walker 612, 3-mile final, that A320 through the door yet?
Walker 612, yep, he's clear of the runway. It's all yours. 22 left, clear to land.
Clear to
Melvin
land.
Leroy just
22 left,
subscribed.
Walker 612.
Yo, yo, yo.
Delta 2180, welcome to Kennedy. Continue hotel, cross 22 right, and then taxi via Alpha to the ramp. You can monitor ground 121.9 on the other side.
Taxi, parking, hotel, cross 22 right, and then Alpha, and we'll contact ground 121.9, Delta 2180.
Melvin Leroy for 43 months. 43 months, holy moly. Thanks for coming in today, buddy. Thank you for the resubscription. That's a lot of months. 43. Getting close to 4 years. Four years, damn. You did catch me right at the tail end here, Melvin. So you might have to run it back a little bit to see the nice, pretty tower view that we got going on with CRC now at Kennedy. I'm pretty much just going to get this walker to land, cross, and that's going to be it for me. I'm actually working on figuring out who I'm going to raid next. I think Tommy just finished up. So I think...
local departure?
Locale.
Locale. I'm going to sign off. It's been good, but it looks like the party's coming to an end.
Yep, I'm also about to sign off, so thank you.
All right, sounds good.
Have a good one.
You too.
Actually, ground local.
Go for ground, sorry.
I am going across these 2 aircraft, and then Kennedy Tower will be closed. And departure is also going offline, so everything's going to be to Unicom.
Ground.
JFK Tower, Walker 612, clear 22 left.
Walker 612, welcome to Kennedy. Continue hotel, cross 22 right, and what terminal are you parking?
Disconnected from your channel.
Stand by, Walker 612.
Quick question, JFK Tower. We should be in for 5 minutes before landing. Will you be closing up then, or before?
Yeah, I'm going to be closing up here in about a minute, pretty much once I get these 2 aircraft on the ground across the runway. So you're going to have to stick with Unicom. If the ground is still online, you can talk to him when you land.
Got it. Thank you very much for your help, Jeff.
Tower, we're looking to go to B33, gate B33, Walker 61.
Which terminal number? Sorry, I'm not familiar with the exact gate numbers. Is it terminal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 8?
We'll go terminal 4.
Roger that, Walker 612. You can cross runway 22 right on hotel and taxi via Alpha to the ramp. Monitor ground on 121.9. Have a great evening.
Hotel to the ramp, Walker 612 over to ground to monitor, and thanks to the ATC.
Central aircraft, this frequency Kennedy Tower is closed. If you're still with the tower frequency and you're on the ground, you can switch to 121.9. That is Kennedy ground. If you're still in the air, you're going to need to switch to Unicom and talk to ground after you land. Good night. Alright, so we're going to lose our tower view here. Actually, we'll keep it up because I'm not going to disconnect fully. I'll just deactivate the session. So you should still actually see these guys crossing the runway. Look at that little confusing thing right there. While we say our goodbyes. So, Melvin, I'm sorry you joined in late, but definitely run back. I'm going to post it on YouTube pretty much right away. So if you want to run it back on the YouTubes and take a look at the tower view, it's kind of neat. I'm really enjoying this CRC thing. Kenny Monster, thanks for coming in today. Good fixins, appreciate you as always. We had a couple new followers as well. M. Stein with 100 bits. Tame Froggy had the sub, and Good Fixes with the resub earlier. So I appreciate all you guys very much. 757 Spy is the gentleman that I have decided that I'm going to raid. He's a good friend of the channel. Very, very good flight sim streamer. He is, remember how I said I wasn't one of the professional streamers? He is a professional. He is really, really good at streaming. Really good flight sim streamer. So say hello to 757 Spy for me. Good night. Thank you for coming in today. I'll see you guys on Sunday night for the Virtuous Day Flying Club Make Mike Sweat event.